Welcome to New Zealand, and thanks for joining me again. I appreciate it. Today I want to carry on a little bit from my last episode, which was a look at one of the projects that I've been working on. And I've got another project for you that I've actually been working on, or it's kind of in hiatus at the moment, but it's a project that goes back a couple of years for me, and it's something that I haven't shared on the blog yet. So I thought it'd be really a good time to share that with you guys and to talk about it and to talk about the inspiration for that. So the project I'm going to talk about is my project, the Barba project. It's something I started a couple of years ago. But I want to take a step back before I start talking about that and just talk about, I guess, the inspiration behind that, or the thought pattern that went into actually starting that project and starting projects, in general. And the importance, I think, for doing project work, for giving yourself projects, and for getting yourself out of your comfort zone, more importantly. And that's the first topic I want to speak about today. I want to talk about a picture by Robert Frank that kind of like started this ball rolling for me. Several years ago, I came across the picture, getting inspiration from these great photographers and seeing their work. I kind of found out pretty quickly that it was a very difficult task to try and do similar kind of things. And if I look at Robert's picture, I just, one of the things that really sticks out to me is what it took to take that picture, and the courage that it takes, the shift in getting out of your comfort zone, to actually take a picture like that. It started me thinking about how if I want to start taking better pictures, how I needed to start getting out of my comfort zone, start pushing myself, start to get out there and actually do it. So with this in mind, I kind of started to think about how I could do this, and some of the projects that I could look at doing. Every morning I used to walk past this little barber shop, and it was just like a timepiece from yesteryear. Everything about the shop just kind of started to make me think back to when I was a kid, and my visits to the barber shop. As a boy, you went to the barber shop, had your hair cut, you had a comb and clipper cut. This was all about the time where, there was kind of a resurgence happening in men's grooming and barbershops, and barbershops were becoming more popular again, because back in the late 80s and the 90s, the whole barbershop culture pretty much nearly died out in this country anyway. By seeing this barbershop window and seeing the resurgence in barbershop, I thought to myself, this could be a good project. The idea was to just cold call, approach barbershops, walk in, and just announce myself and say, hey, listen, I'm Paul Smith, photographer, and I'm doing a project called the Barba project. Do the spiel. That may not seem like a big deal, but to do that on a cold call basis, where you're walking in off the street in places, was a way for me anyway to kind of push myself out of my limits, push myself and just kind of try and teach myself to go that one or two step further with my photography, in the sense that it got me out of my comfort zone. But what I do is I just hop on a train and just decide on what destination I was going to go to and what line I was going to go to on the Auckland lines, and just visit the suburbs, hop out and just cold call on barbershops, and just meet people, take photographs off the cuff, and develop my skills of portraiture and my skills of pushing myself. So I did that. So what you're about to see is, I guess, a culmination of probably best part of a year's work. All of the stuff I'm going to show you now is all film, pretty much taken with, I think, mostly my Leica M6. There's a bit of stuff there from my Olympus OM2N. Most of the film I've used on this is Acros, I think, but I think it did vary. I think I had a couple of different film stocks, but mainly Acros, and I pushed the Acros to 400. That's Fuji Neopan Acros, pushed to 400. So let's have a look at the work. Let's have a look at the stuff, and Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and hopefully you'll understand, you know, the process that I put myself through to do to capture the stuff. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. Take a look.
I was wrong. The words I spoke. I've been saying many things that are hurtful. Your tear-shed eyes, your fragile mind. 'Cause I'll be dancing on my own tonight. I know December's hard to cope with. I know I cost you lots of pain, but I did not mean to let you down this way. But I know deep inside I let your smile fade away. I let your smile fade away. I remember when we used to lay on the grass and watch the sun go away. But now you're gone, I let you pass by. I know I've said so many things that are hurtful. I know December's hard to cope with. I know I cost you lots of pain, but I did not mean to let you down this way. But I know deep inside I let your smile fade away. The words I spoke, I've been saying many things that are hurtful.
That was the Barba project. Give me your thoughts. Again, it's something that I've been working on for a little while, and has been in hiatus for the last probably 6 to 8 months. But interested in your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed it. So just you know, I think just to reiterate my point of this whole video, you know, push yourself outside your comfort limits. You know, get out there and just take some risks, and do something you wouldn't usually do. Push yourself beyond those boundaries, and hopefully you'll find, like I have, that it can make quite a big difference to your photography. Food for thought. That's about it for this week. Thanks for joining me again as usual. If you could subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. And go and check out my other social media stuff, Instagram, my website. I'll put links below for that. Until next time, Please take care. Come back again. Haere rā from New Zealand. Goodbye. Thank you.